Okay. All right. Settle down.
No more fun.
Settle down. It's time for
Birthdays!
I'm 31 today. Let's inhale some chemicals.
Let's accelerate this thing.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Still on the road.
I'm 31
and I've had 3,000 calories this morning. And I'm fucking vibrating.
Mr. Arc 3.
Oh, hello. I forgot. Corporate chilling.
Yeah.
So what we have here is a front splitter, a custom splitter that was made for a Datsun 280Z. LS swapped, kitted, sort of mild build that's sitting over at Dixie Fab and Auto, our friends over there in Salem.
Is it a Baja build?
No.
Kind of looks like it might have been.
Well, the car was crashed, and they transplanted all the good parts into another chassis.
And all the bad parts to here.
Some of the bad, there are some handmade side skirts that I don't know that I can fix. But this, we can either, I think the plan here is gonna be recut this. So, but first I wanna flatten it so that we can get a decent idea of, yeah. So I already tried this. Go ahead, try to stop it. I've already tried to do this. It is so hard and springy. So aluminum gets work hardened pretty bad. And so look how rigid that is. This is probably
so much memory.
5,000 or 6,000 series aluminum. And so what I do want to try is a trick that I saw Jesse James do when he was making bike fenders, which is annealing aluminum is not a trick he came up with, but it was a trick where you cover it in soot from the acetylene, and then you've heated it to the right temperature to shape when the soot burns off. It's like a temperature telltale. So I've always wanted to try that, and I think this is the opportunity.
Hell yeah.
Come along. So, I'm not under the illusion that I'll be able to get this flat enough to reuse, but we're just trying to get it flat enough to use it as a template to make a new one. So, I'm just gonna start maybe on one of these heavy creases. I'm gonna coat it with soot and then heat it and see if the magic trick I was shown happens. And
Or
then
is it TV magic?
Dumb question. Was it completely flat,
Yeah.
or did it have in?
This is bent because that's where the frame rails were. It's completely flat. Wow, look at that wrecked car.
Whoa! Can you believe it?
Yeah, it looks terrible. Wait, is this the guy that hit my bumper?
No. So I think, yeah, get it real sooty and paint it. Yeah, like that.
Wow.
And now, that works so good. All right, sure. Pre-coat. That's so cool. Let's try to keep on curling this whole area. We were really talented. We could probably save this panel. We still tried. Deadblow is not happy. We'll help you. So, in simple terms, annealing aluminum is just heating it to the point where the crystal structure relaxes, and then you can move it without risk of cracking or tearing it. Aluminum work hardens really bad. It'll get brittle. What work hardening is when you bend something past its like spring back point, it turns from an elastic deformation into a plastic deformation, and you compromise the structure. But if you get it hot enough, it can move further without really compromising the structure. How would you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you ever had a piece of scrap steel that you're trying to like, you know, on scissors or cutters, and you just try to keep moving it back and forth until it breaks? That's work hardening.
Yep. Yeah, look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, it burned right through it. I think that's why you gotta recoat it with the soot, because it's an indicator.
Soot.
All right, so right this line right here, let's heat that.
Oh, that's nifty. You can draw.
Not with soot, now we can heat it with fire. Yeah. Pretty quick. Keep going right in here. Whip it. This is such a cool thing.
It's like casual.
Yeah.
We'll do now. It's like a power hammer.
Yeah. Like a hydraulic press.
Amish power.
There you go. That worked great. Aluminum's so crazy how it goes from like soft to liquid so fast. That's probably good.
Get these.
So that's a neat trick, though. It actually seemed to work quite well.
Well, it seemed to be a really good indicator, because when Aaron came back and spent some time on a piece of aluminum that had already burned the soot off, it took like half a second and it turned into liquid. So like the soot is really a good indicator of the right time to start shaping it. I have never done that before, and I've always wanted to. Now, this is obviously a really imprecise practice of this technique, but it allowed us to move it without breaking it a lot.